The following episode contains strong language. Listen advisory is encouraged.
Hi, I'm checking in.
I'm checking in
To the past,
future,
future, and present.
Hello.
Hello.
Well, how are you doing?
Been a long day already.
Yeah.
I don't know,
it's
my brain is
gonna
not-
be better. Will it? No.
I just want it to be
Tomorrow's
over.
gonna be a new day.
Yeah, tomorrow's gonna be better.
Okay. There you go. There you go.
I need rest, and I don't have time to rest, really. I don't have time.
Are you ready to check in though?
I am ready to check in.
Let's go. What are we talking about today?
Today we have another throwback episode, and today we will be talking about 2007.
The good times. Nah, I don't remember shit of that year.
Actually,
All the throwback episodes, I'm like, Leo, what happened?
that's crazy, really. I jumped from the bridge. What? But
Did I? No.
okay, so to set the scene, basically, 2007, you were in second grade, and then over the summer break afterwards, you went into third grade,
Yeah.
and I was first grade, and
First.
then over summer, then turned to second grade. Do you have any stories, or should I just straight up go?
The thing is, I can't really differentiate what happened in elementary school because there's just things for me that happened in elementary school. I cannot tell you what grade I was in.
Mm.
I think I can.
You did change teacher the first time.
No.
Yes.
Oh yeah, from second to third.
Yeah.
I don't even. Oh yeah. I love my first and second year teacher. Third and fourth year was okay. Wouldn't do again.
Anyways.
Oh, okay. So when I went to third grade, I do have some stories. So I was a very, 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 very good student.
Mm.
Did my stuff, and I never accepted justice. So I was not a girly girl at all. My job was also to make sure that everyone behaved in class, everyone behaved outside of class. And I remember I would scream at the kids when they ran in the hallways. That's not the good story. The good story is that when the boys picked on other boys, or when the boys picked on other girls, or whatever happened, I would mess them up
Yes.
physically. Like, I'd be like, you can't do this, stop. And if they didn't, I'd be like, shh.
Where were you when I was in third grade and then I started getting bullied? Where were you?
Yeah, then I left. Why didn't you tell? I think I also throw fists for you, didn't I? For sure. 100%.
You remember that? I personally don't.
Well, and if I
You were
saw
outside.
that,
You were outside. I was outside.
if I would have known, I would have thrown fists.
I feel like in general, in primary school, like in the school itself, we didn't really.
No, that was mainly outside.
No, but in general, like we didn't spend time
Yeah, I don't know why.
outside of school all the time. But like
Mhm.
in school, you were like with your class, and I was like with
Yeah,
my
that's
class.
so weird. Why? Maybe it was just.
You were also when I
it
was
just
in
happened like
when
that.
I was in first and second grade. I was downstairs in the cellar, like my classroom.
In
one-
cellar.
Yeah.
Even the normal.
No.
like-
You were first floor for first and second, and maybe in third grade. Third, I don't remember. But we were never on the same floor because by the time I was in third grade, I was first floor and you were second floor, and you were gone.
That's so sad. Well, if I saw or if I knew, I would have thrown fists. If I did, I definitely threw fists. 100%.
I have fun story
Especially
for
for you.
2009. Then
What?
a fun story for 2009.
Okay. Will you remember that?
Then 100%.
Good. Do you remember last episode I told you that I will probably that you're like, oh, I'm gonna tell you that and da 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 da, and I'm like, no, tell me now, and then I was like, oh, it's fine, I'm not gonna remember anyway. I don't know what we talked about.
I know exactly what you're referring to.
So crazy.
I know exactly what you're referring to.
Proving my point here. If anyone doesn't believe me that I don't remember stuff, this is the proof.
That's fine. That's why everybody has me in.
Yeah, you're the person that remembers. I'm the person that just vibes.
Do you want to get started with movies and
Yeah!
shit?
Providing the vibe.
So, movies that came out in 2007 or that we watched. So, I'm going to start with Paranormal Activity, which we,
Did watch
of
that
course,
one.
didn't watch. But the
I
reason
never
why.
watched it.
I think me neither. I think I watched only the third one, maybe. The reason I wrote it is because this was the time when my sister was starting to get into horror movies.
Oh no.
And
Meaning you got into horror movies.
And she watched this one in the cinema, and she could not sleep without a light for like 3 months.
How old was she?
14.
Yes, too early.
Yep. So
Oy, oy, oy.
this is the first thing I can start off with. Then I have the 5th Harry Potter movie, Order of the Phoenix.
No way.
Yeah, 2007. I'm gonna blow your mind further when it comes to Harry Potter because
Hair in my
the
eye.
last Harry Potter book, 7th one, was also released the same year. This was
Oh
like
my
the end of
God.
the story from a like book point of view.
That is crazy.
I loved the Order of the Phoenix. It was like my favorite out of all the movies.
No, like after starting with the 4th one,
And you're
can't.
just the 3rd, right?
Yeah, I can choose a favorite because in every movie somebody dies. My heart was just broken into a million pieces. Like, wait, Order of the Phoenix? Your
Sirius.
favorite movie is the movie that Sirius Black dies?
Yeah. Because in my opinion,
would-
it has the best fight scenes, first of all. Best
I
fight
could
scenes.
cry right now just thinking about this.
It was the introduction of Bellatrix Lestrange, who is my favorite character.
For anyone who doesn't know already, Leo always loves the super villains.
Yeah. Or like the people that are not mentally well. But yeah,
Yeah.
Bellatrix Lestrange was my favorite character. So
Yeah.
they're going for myself.
Issues.
It was an introduction of Luna Lovegood, at least in the movies. I'm not sure if in the book she was already
Also
just in
not
4th.
sure because like the things just blur
Yeah.
into each other when it
But yeah,
comes to movies and
it
books
was my
for me.
favorite.
Sorry.
It was like the Avengers gathering.
The thing is, Sirius' death happened so quickly
Yeah.
and so unexpectedly.
And like how she did it, she was like, "Arakira!"
Yeah, and he was just like, zoop, and he just flew away.
Yeah.
And I remember sitting there like, what? And you know that scene, Harry screams,
Mhm.
but the screams are muted.
Yeah.
Do you know why? The screams of Daniel Radcliffe were so painful and so intense that they couldn't leave them in because they were so disturbing. Because
I love that.
screaming. See, I told you.
No, I mean, I loved it from like an acting point of view. Like,
Yeah, but like that broke my heart. No, for me, my favorite one is the 3rd one because
everyone alive.
no, because you understand the movie so late, and when you watch it again, it's a different experience.
Yeah.
Because then you understand the things that happened. I think it's just so well made.
Yeah, as a concept, that's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I love the concept, and I also have the time turner upstairs, the original, of course. So if you want to turn back time
Yeah,
until 8 a.m.
I mean,
today,
I would love to turn back time
Just let me
every time
know.
we record an episode. At
That's
least.
so cheesy.
Okay. The second High School Musical movie came out,
Mm-hmm.
where they went to the club, basically the weekend club, holiday club, whatever you want to call it, the golf course. Then we have Hairspray, a musical, the movie.
never
It's
watched it.
also starring Zac Efron as like the male lead.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Very, very fun and good movie. Then we have Pirates of the Caribbean 3.
Wow.
Then we have the 4th, The Wild Guys.
I swear they were like every year we get something.
Yeah. Then we have the 2nd Wild Chicks movie.
Wow.
And
Also 1 year after, right?
yeah, they were
They were
fast.
working overtime.
Yeah, it's not like today where you need like 3 years for like a follow up of like literally anything, and then
Yeah.
it has only like 8 episodes or whatever. Then Ratatouille.
No way. I love that movie.
I think I only watched it that year and then never again. I need to rewatch it.
Rewatch it. I have the Ratatouille PC game. Do you even know that?
Your PC games?
Yes, so I literally have 2. I have Sims and I have Ratatouille. I love the Ratatouille game. It's
What are
so
you doing
much
in
fun.
the game?
So it's basically built like the movie. So you start out inside this woman's house and you start out outside and you have to get inside the house and stuff. And then for example, do you remember when he's like on that little boat and go down the
Canal.
yeah, you play there as well, and it's just so much fun. It's so much fun, and you collect cheese.
Is it
And then
giving
you-
sort of like Mario meets It Takes Two vibes?
I wouldn't so.
I mean,
So
environment
it's
wise.
you walk 3D, but you have to, for example, you will also meet cats and dogs, and you have to make sure that they don't detect you. And you can jump on things
Okay.
like little tuna thingy cans, and you can jump and you collect cheese. You collect other things as well, but it's not easy.
Mm,
It's really not easy. The graphic is
yeah.
honestly, but I loved it. In fact, I want to replay now.
Great. Let's get the laptop.
I need to get a CD like adapter.
Yeah. I hate that new laptops don't have those anymore. I love that I put that into your head.
I should buy a CD adapter and then I play it on
Games.
vacation.
God, no. We're starting a hole
Leo?
right now that's so deep.
Leo.
She will never get out again. Moving on. It was also the year of the third. she's like planning.
Never moving on
plotting.
from this.
The third track one.
Whoa, the third one already. I thought maybe the first one.
No, the third one. And then the only other stuff that I wrote down was Brave Terabithia. I don't know if you know that. Don't watch him. Because you will cry so bad.
Got it.
It's with Josh Hutcherson, the one from
Oh,
The Hunger Games.
No.
And
if something happens to
And
him,
the other girl is the girl from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, the blonde-haired one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very, 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 very good movie. So they're basically like going into the forest, becoming friends because they're both like outsiders, and they're imagining this like world, sort of like what we did when we were like children. And then there's like a plot twist at the end. And this movie that I wrote down is the third Spider-Man movie, Tobey Maguire ones. Yeah, and I have a little side story.
Ooh.
So as I mentioned in the last year throwback episode, I'm scared of like Voldemort. When I watched the fourth Harry Potter movie.
I remember that.
See? But with the third Spider-Man movie, there's this scene where basically Venom gets created or like starts to become Venom.
Yeah.
And I watched it. This movie is for people who are 12 or older. And I watched it in the cinema because one of my friends, when I was in first grade, he was in second grade. He had his birthday. Him and my back then best friend and the best friend
Excuse the fuck me?
of the friend who had his birthday.
No.
Who? You don't know any of them.
You mean to tell me that back then I had a best friend that was not me?
I mean like my male best friend from first grade.
Okay, that's okay. Moving on again.
Oh, that's what you're... Okay, so anyways, we were 4 guys and dad of the person who had birthday. And we went to the cinema and I was super excited because I was like, oh my god, we're gonna watch the Spider-Man movie. Yeah, for 2 years, I was shit scared after this movie. I remember watching this movie and in the very beginning, it's already like scary when like the Sandman gets created. So I was already like scared from the beginning of the movie. And then this Venom scene, I closed my eyes in the movie because it was just too much. Yeah. And then I waited until like the music gave it away that like we're in another scene. Yeah, and then for 2 years I could not sleep by myself. So I would sleep either in my sister's room next to her, which she hated, of course, or I would go to my parents.
So why did they allow you to watch that?
I didn't know.
No, but in the movie there's like
if
people
you're
that check the age.
yes. But if you're with an adult,
Are you
can watch
me?
movies that are for like FSK.
Sue his dad. Emotional damage.
Yeah, crazy.
What happened now? What you think if you watch it again?
Again.
Still scared?
No.
Or it's not deep-rooted trauma. It's just you were
It was
too little.
was for like a long while. I'm gonna say until like 2009.
Yeah.
My parents and my sister, they were all so annoyed by that I would go into
That's
their room
so
every night.
mean though.
I'm like,
You're a kid.
yes, but I hit people when I sleep. I sleep with my feet.
Well, then I understand.
What can I do?
You've been okay with sleeping in the same room, but like
sometimes
on
I did
another mattress.
when I went to my sister. Sometimes I did go on like the sitzak. I don't know how to translate that.
I don't know either.
It's not a bed. It's not a chair.
A seat bag.
Yeah.
So it's fluffy.
Yeah, a
And
fluffy bag
you-
for the floor where you can sit on.
I'm sure it has a name, but
Yeah,
I don't know.
100%. Sometimes I would sleep on that, but it was like very uncomfortable.
Poor baby Leo.
You live and learn, I guess, or you just grow up, basically.
Yeah.
All right, moving on. Music. So we have the third Rihanna album.
Yay!
Which you've been keeping tabs. She had been releasing one album each year that we did. First album of 2005, second album of 2006, and now
Now
third
she's
album.
on a break.
10-year break.
Pick it up.
So we have
Yeah.
Please Don't Stop the Music, which she then
Iconic.
stopped to do. We have Umbrella.
Wow.
We have Hate That I Love You. I don't know if you know that one. Hate that I love you.
No.
So, 'cause I hate how much I love you.
Love that you always
Okay.
keep going, even though I'm telling you.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
trying.
know it.
Maybe it will come to you. So yeah, those are insane hits. And then Shut Up and Drive. Shut Up and Drive, Drive, Drive.
Yeah.
So these 5 were all on the same album. And
She was cooking.
yeah, she was. And then I also have Mika, his
Oh.
first album.
Which is artists that have happy ending on there?
Yes, exactly.
Oh my
Exactly. And I wrote down so
And
many
Grace
songs.
Kelly?
Yes.
Whoa.
So we have Grace Kelly, we have Lollipop.
You're so proud that I know songs.
Yeah. So we have Grace Kelly, we have Lollipop.
Mhm.
You know Lollipop? Sayonara lollipop, our love's gonna
Oh,
get you
that
down.
was such
Yeah,
a fail.
but yeah. We
You know,
have
the thingy,
Today. Don't know if you know that one. We relax, take it easy.
yeah, of course.
Big girls, you are beautiful. Big girls, you are beautiful.
Maybe.
Wow, big girls, you are beautiful. Dum dum da 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 da.
Wow,
dum,
he
dum, da,
really
dum,
switched
da,
up the
da,
lyrics
dum.
there.
Okay. Happy ending, the most well known.
This is the way
You
you
left
love me. I'm not pretending.
No hope, no love, no glory. A
No
happy end.
Is it our or no happy ending?
No happy ending.
Okay. I was like, what?
Sorry.
No worries. But I was like, that would change the entire song.
With this album, I have a very, very deep connection because he became my favorite artist because of that.
Aw.
That New Year's Eve, like of that year, so transitioning from 2007 to 2008, mainly we used to like watch concerts on a channel. I think Freesat probably. They had like concerts from artists every New Year's Eve, and that was literally from 10 a.m. until basically 12 a.m. We were just watching concerts and concerts and concerts.
Oh.
No, it was super fun.
Oh, okay. So it
super
was
fun.
different concerts, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
They
it
showed
was like,
different ones, of
I
course.
thought-
Yes.
Okay.
And Mika was one of them, and I fell in love with him.
Yeah, you like, and I'm not straight.
No,
Right
not,
there. And
no. I didn't fall in love with him as in like I thought he was attractive, but I was like I want to be that.
Could you pinpoint when you realized that you're not straight?
No, I've always liked everyone and no one.
You think about the moment you realized what category you fit in, and tell me what year that was, please. I'd be so interested.
Too fast.
Hey, no, you keep it for the
For the year? Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Gotcha. Moving on, we have Beautiful Liar, the song from Beyonce and Shakira, this collaboration. Just a beautiful liar. Okay. We have Bleed Love,
Oh yeah.
Leona Lewis.
I'm bleeding. Sure.
And we have Bubbly, starts in my toes and it crinkle my nose. Da, 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 da. I
Yeah.
always know.
Yeah.
We have Candyman from Christina Aguilera. Sweet sugar. Da, da, da. Then we have Girlfriend from Avril Lavigne.
Yes.
I wrote down It's Not Over and It's Not Over. Da, 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 da.
By who? Okay.
It was a one-hit wonder situation.
Okay, got it.
Then we have Love Song, I'm Not Gonna Write You a Love Song,
Yeah.
Sarah Bareilles. Then we have No One, Alicia Keys. No one.
Sorry.
We have Ruby. Oh, yeah. You can really tell that you did not really listen to the radio.
Yeah, I think we didn't listen
Yeah.
to radio at all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you can still see the CD collection, and we listened to those songs, so you can see Beatles and
yeah.
Queen and stuff, but not really pop.
Not even when like you were going to school or like to judo or something.
When I was going to school, I took the
Yes,
bus.
right.
And judo, no.
We listened to CDs only when we were like on vacation, going with the car.
Or I just didn't listen.
Mm.
I don't know. Well, my mom still listens to the radio, but she only listens to things that she likes.
Mm.
So it would be like older things and not the newest hits, probably. It still not is, so
Yeah. Like
maybe that's the reason. Or just didn't listen. You asked my mom.
I will. Iris.
No, she's coming back. She's coming back late today. You can't.
Well, come here after work. 10.
She'll be sleeping
10
by
p.m.
then. No, she'll literally be sleeping by then.
Yeah. I mean, I don't blame her.
Yeah.
All right, let me finish off songs. We have What Goes Around Comes Around by Justin Timberlake.
Mm-hmm.
Now I only have stuff that has like stories attached to it. So it was a One Republic album that dropped that year. Not sure if it was the first one, might be, but it had Stop and Stare on it, and it had Apologize on it.
Whoa.
You started to dance that year.
No way. On Just Dance?
No, like going to a dance class.
I went to a dance class?
You don't remember?
No.
Yeah, for 3 years.
What? Where?
In school. It was like jazz dance. You don't remember that?
Maybe I do. I'm not sure.
With Ursula?
Oh, was it in the gym?
Yeah.
I do remember that we had stuff there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that was dance class. Whoa. Whoa.
You started 1 year before me.
Well, you'd stick with me.
I didn't know that you were going there. It was every first day, and I didn't know you were going there. And they technically started for 2008. So the song, like Apologize, we had it in our
Oh.
warm up, and I love that song. So fucking much. And also, he had Grace Kelly in the warm-up. It was also one of the reasons why Grace Kelly was one of like my absolute... Oh no, it wasn't a warm-up. It was like one of the first choreos that we did, actually.
Oh, whoopee.
So very deep-rooted. Then Beautiful Girls by Sean Kingston came out that year.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, and I have a very, very fun story about that one as well. Do you remember when you, Sandy and Kiara were here? It's been like 2021 probably.
What do we do?
But we were outside playing games. It was like a summer day. Sorry,
Okay.
And
then again, don't remember.
And Kiara was saying like, oh my God, like she was listening to this song recently, blah, blah, blah. And then she put on this song. And I was like, oh, actually crazy story. This person, like the artist, watched one of my IG stories.
Oh, again, the jaw drop.
Yup.
No way.
Yeah, he watched like a random story of mine due to COVID. I don't know how he found my profile. I don't know why he was watching it.
You posted like...
No, nothing related to him at all.
That's so crazy.
Yeah, it's just said Sean Kingston. And I was like, okay.
Maybe it was like on the search.
It was my story. It was my story.
Explore?
It was not a post.
Oh, weird.
Yeah.
And you sure it was him?
Yeah. And now he's in prison.
Because he watched the IG story.
No, I think because of drugs. But take that with a grain of salt. Monsoon by Tokyo Hotel. That is when the Tokyo Hotel hype
That's when it
really started.
Whoa, that was almost 20 years ago.
Yeah. And do you remember that?
They're still so big.
Yeah. And do you know that they're going to host?
Yeah.
My aunt told me
I
yesterday.
saw. I'm going to watch it again.
Yeah. That's how
I'm so
fun.
excited. When?
I have no idea. Do you also remember that at McDonald's they had these like, I don't even know how to say that.
The music thingies?
Yes!
Yes!
And I had the one with Through the Monsoon. And I was like, you basically,
No way.
you pull it up and then it starts playing the song, but only like a minute, and then you need to pull it down and then do it up. Literally at home like, Through the Monsoon! And then after a minute I was like again.
So the battery never broke. It
No.
was never empty.
No. The toy McDonald's back then were really
They
good.
were like
They were
high
cheap.
quality stuff.
Yeah.
Today you can't even get phones like that.
Yeah.
It's just like battery life, 10 years. I remember I had one. I couldn't tell you the song.
All right, I have two more. Low. Apple bottom jeans.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, crazy, right?
It's still in clubs
Yeah.
today.
Sister did a dance performance to it at school with tables and shit like that. And I remember because this was one of the first years that I went to the school party that they have at the end of the year from high school, not the primary school, like the high school. And I wanted to watch that performance so bad. And it was so good.
I don't know why teachers did that. I remember we had carnival parties at the school, and we had one for like the lower grades, one for the middle grades, and one for the upper grades. And I remember, I think I was either middle or upper grade, and I watched a performance by 5th graders. So they're 10 years old, and they wore like crop tops and hot pants, and they performed to the song Talk Dirty by Jason Derulo.
That twice.
A teacher choice. And we were shook.
I mean, to be fair, my sister was in 10th or 11th grade, so it's fine. But like, and it was a choreography they made themselves. Sex sells. So the last song I have, which also brings me to like another whole topic as well, is Hey There Delilah.
Whoa!
Very beautiful song.
Yeah.
And that song was on...
Just Dance?
No.
SingStar?
Yes.
Wow.
So we can talk about SingStar because that's the year where SingStar, like for us, became big. That's when we started.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so I had a PlayStation 2 and I had SingStar pop songs. Also, there was Push the Button on there. I remember that very clearly. And ABBA. And I loved it. I loved it so much. And we had microphones and we would sing and it was just amazing.
Did you also have a red microphone and a blue microphone?
I think so.
Our mics right now.
Yeah. The upgrade. Oh, they're still upstairs. If I would have known, I would have brought them there.
I was thinking the same thing with my Naruto cards. It's whatever.
Cards? Which cards?
We're going to talk about it when we move on to games and TV. I mean, we're already doing games right now with SingStar. And I remember...
It was so much
when
fun.
did you get your PS2?
I honestly don't know. I would have
High
thought...
school, right?
I think so.
Okay. So you
We didn't play in that year.
We did in my place.
Oh.
We played. I remember it very clearly because one time you came over, it was like summer-ish. You came over, we were playing in my sister's room, and then we had grindel cake.
I was thinking about an English word and I was like, what is that?
And
I do not understand.
I offered you one. and my mom, and
Might
like,
exchange forever.
and you were like, "Oh my god, that's so nice," and then you ate, of course.
Uh-oh.
And then my mom, when you left, she was so angry that I offered you cake, and I was like,
Well, it's expensive, but props to you that in the first grade you were offering me food.
"No, this was second grade, probably."
But so, she like, yeah, well, that's your mom. But if it would have
Do you
been my
remember the
child,
kind of cake it was?
no,
It was the lemon and the nut cake, the one that are like Kastenkuchen.
Huh?
Do you know the one I'm referring to?
well, that's not like the fanciest
No,
cakes of cakes.
no. And I'm happy to share.
I'm sure I was happy to eat.
Yeah, and we were doing some
Wow.
stir.
If it would have been like a birthday cake for someone else and you would have took
It
a piece,
wasn't.
like I would have been like, yo, you cannot do that.
It wasn't.
But it would have been normal cake and you still have cake left. Who gives
Yeah.
a shit?
I mean, you know that my parents, especially when it comes to food,
So
are
why
like
did
very
they
weird.
why did they share barbecue with me? Because I wondered so many
That's
years
a good
later.
question.
I think never ate here. You do now sometimes. But then like
We were forbidden to eat at other people's places, actually.
You?
Me and my sister.
why? Is that why you still don't eat like at other people's places?
Probably. I remember my parents got into a big fight with my sister once because my sister was eating, like making food with Tatiana.
Well, my parents would have been like not happy if I would have eaten McDonald's somewhere else every day. But what the hell? Wait, this reminded me of something.
R.I.P. the thought.
You save that clip and you reuse it so many times.
Yes, make the podcast memeable. All right, I have written down 2 other games that I was playing because
Yeah, no,
I got my first console that year.
In second grade?
Technically first grade. I mean,
Are you
summer.
shitting me?
It was when I turned 7.
Which one?
My DS. Oh, 2007 coded that you're just leaving though.
Hard I had to fight for my Nintendo.
Yeah, I know.
And I got it maybe in 6th grade.
The D?
Yeah.
6. Yeah, that might match up. Yeah.
Well, you got the money, I got the love.
I'm keeping that in.
You can. In fact. Facts. Moving on.
Right, so I played Pokemon Mystery Dungeon.
Oh my god,
Time.
nobody even knows that I have piercings. Wait, let me check if it's still not swollen. Not swollen! You know, some people do like 2 or 3 piercings at the same time.
Yeah, I believe it 100%.
So I'm even like,
But if some people jump from the bridge and you're like, well, they survived. Are you going to do the same thing?
will I survive?
Why do you want to risk it?
I also want to jump out of an airplane.
Oh, yeah, me too.
So, yeah.
But you usually don't jump out of a airplane by yourself. There's probably someone else who can then help you.
I want to do it somewhere where I have a really nice view.
Yeah, me too. Like
So-
Switzerland.
Yeah. But that'd be expensive.
It's expensive, honestly. Ridiculous. It's like,
No, but Switzerland will be extra expensive.
yeah, but it's a nice
I
view.
wanted to do the zip line in Norway. Well, I would have done it, but it was closed because it was too cold. That
Story for
would've-
2015 that I'm saving right now. No,
Zip line.
does not have anything to do with you. But
Oh, okay. I really want to do zip line now.
me too.
Do you like that?
I
Do you
love
like
this. Like,
climbing and
yes. We
Like-
went together. Do you not remember this one time where we went with your cousins? It was 2014, so I'm saving it for 2014. But do you not remember?
Mm-mm.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. You know what? That's a great time to make some new memories. We should
you
go this
forget?
year. Yeah, because the other day you were like, that was in 2021 or 2022, and I was like, shit, I hope
How
I don't
about
remember.
we do that for Christmas?
Bro, I will not remember.
But I will.
But they will be closed by Christmas.
No, I mean not as like we do it on Christmas, but as in like we're gifting it to each other.
no,
for Christmas.
let's gift it to each other just for fun.
Okay, Amber.
Because then I'll be like, fuck, and now it's Christmas and I don't get presents. Fuck this shit.
Since you're on the topic of Christmas, let me tell you a story about Christmas. This was the year where I got the Playmobil pyramid.
Can I just throw you out of the window right now? Right?
Hey.
Oh, maybe I also got it though.
It could be you got it the same year.
Let's just say we got it the same year. That was so cool. Gave it to me and I was just sitting in the corner for 2 hours. Perfect gift for any children.
Yeah, 100%. Do Do you remember that after school, when we were not being picked up?
I'm just gonna say no right off the bat.
No, you might remember this. When our parents didn't pick us up.
I never got picked up from school. What are you talking about? I always took the bus every day, every time.
Okay, let me just sorry, please.
Sorry.
Do you remember? It was for me. It was first grade only, more or less. So for you, it probably stopped after second grade because you never came back in third grade. You remember that sometimes after school we went to the Hort?
Was it in kindergarten?
Yeah.
Yes, then I remember.
See. So
yeah, I always wanted to be there on Friday because they had food on Friday that I really wanted to eat.
food there.
You missed out on so many things. They always did Kaiserschmarrn on Friday. Every
on Friday, probably someone was able to pick me up because I don't remember.
No, I told my mom I don't want to pick up. I literally told her, I was like, whatever happens, do not pick me up on Friday.
I don't remember
Only after this time because
them
I
having
really want
any
to eat
kind of
that.
food. Was it in kindergarten or Hort?
Maybe it was kindergarten.
Yeah, probably.
I don't remember if we got food there. Hort.
I don't think so. Because only
Hort is like when you're in school, but you still somebody needs to watch you because your parents are not here yet, and you can just bring them there. So it also exists in high school.
Yeah.
I didn't go there in high school because I just went home. But for example, one of my friends had to go there every single day until like 5 p.m. It's usually when you're in elementary school. For us, it was connected with kindergarten. So it's the same people. So I already know them and stuff. So it's really nice. I think it's really good that they do that.
Do you remember when one of your when one of
Yes.
your broke the window?
No, actually don't. Fun fact, he still has aggression issues. And fun fact, he has a child. And fun fact, that child has similar issues.
He was lucky hot though.
Who? Didn't?
He was.
Do you remember that I got sat next to him?
Yes.
Because he was so unbehaved and I was so behaved. So they
Yes.
literally used me as a therapy dog
Yeah.
in elementary school when
I
I
know.
was 7 years old.
I know. And he had to leave the school.
People still ask me why I'm a people pleaser. I don't remember it that well, but I remember that he also hit me. Like, I'm not traumatized by him hitting me, but just to think about that, why? Why? Yeah.
Our primary school had a bunch of issues. Oh, I wrote down sleepovers. So this was the first year where I started to have sleepovers at other people's place.
And you went there and you stayed there?
Yes.
Wow, because the first sleepers for me were like I want to go home.
I told you the sledge story today, but I'm just gonna, for the pod, repeat it. So it was winter. It was probably like January, so at the beginning of 2007. And you asked me if I want to go sledging with you. And I was like, yeah, sure. And I'm, once again, not a winter person. And she is,
Winter,
once
summer.
again, a winter person. So we went sledging at this like hill that we usually go sledging. And after like 5 or 10 minutes, I was so cold that I just left. And you were walking behind me and like screaming and like, why are you leaving? What the fuck is wrong with you? And I just went home and I was like telling my parents how cold it was and how miserable I am and that this is like not that for me. And you were very, very mad. We probably didn't.
I'm really sorry.
No, that's fine. But I mean, it's technically like my fault.
No, it isn't. Like, you set your boundary, but also I was just a child.
Yeah.
I was like, I want to play and you don't want to play, so I'm mad at you.
Yeah. We probably talked for 2 weeks.
Oh my god, the drama we had. Also, our solution always was just not talking to each other and then pretending that it didn't happen,
Literally.
going back to normal.
And then when one day we were like, I'm bored. Let's go to the other person's place and ring the bell. Be like, wanna play?
Do you do that with other situations as well? That you just
That I go to other people's doorbell. And
no, that when something happens that you just don't talk about it, and after a while it's fine again. I have issues with
Confrontation.
not doing that. Yes.
I have issues with confrontation, but no, usually when I have these situations, I lose the friendship.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
No, I don't have it in friendships. I only have it in romantic relationships because that's what I saw with my parents.
That's a different thing. I pretend that nothing is going on in relationships all the time just to keep the peace.
Yeah, we got taught, right? Shit.
You started playing the violin.
So when did I start playing the flute? Because I played the flute before that.
Yeah.
Did we cover that?
We checked that.
Fine.
Wasn't it 2004?
Maybe. Oh, that's when I started playing violin. I was miserable. I hated it.
I loved when you
I
played
hated the
violin.
teacher.
Yeah, I know, but I loved
Emotional
you playing.
Abuse.
I love when you played it because I was literally walking around.
Dictatorship.
Did I ever meet your teacher, your violin
I
teacher?
don't think so. It was in a music school.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't go
Yeah.
there.
But I remember when you were practicing here in the living room.
I mean, it was nice and it sounds beautiful, but
I'm literally walking around listening to you play. You didn't see me. You know, fun fact, that's actually one of the reasons why violin is one of my favorite instruments.
oh,
you played
that's
it.
so sweet. I still have one upstairs. Let's go.
You
Oh, you don't know that?
You have one?
I think it's either upstairs or in the other.
Okay, let's get this over with. So what else do I have written
No,
down? So
but I
have-
don't think I can play anymore, and I also don't know if it's still working because it's like a string instrument, and
Yeah,
you
you
have
need
to
to,
really
yeah.
take care of it.
We'll find out. So this was also the year where after school sometimes my grandparents picked me up and I would spend the time there. So it wasn't just you who were at their grandparents. Don't feel special over there.
You feel special.
Yeah. You were there every Tuesday and I was just there a few times. I played
Sorry, that was
soccer
my ankle.
against my dad, especially in summer. And I hate
You
soccer.
played soccer.
Yeah, I did.
Were you forced to?
No, I wanted to. I love playing.
For how
but
long?
Probably just that year.
There you go.
And also that was the year I
Sorry.
had lice. Do you remember when I had lice?
No.
And I had to
I
walk.
never remember that you had. Do you remember that I had them?
Yes.
Oh shit. When did you get them?
Well, you're saying that you had them. Maybe it was.
I was not here.
No, I really don't know how I got them, but we have these that I will not get into right now. But
Oh.
and yeah, I had to walk around school with a headscarf because it was during school time.
You didn't stay home from school?
My parents suggest they would
Are
never.
you aware that you could have infected other children?
It was not my decision.
So they risked you go to school with lice in your hair
Yeah.
and infecting other children.
Yeah, it was
They
on 7.
Dumb.
It was 2007, different times.
I'm on friendly terms. I'm on respectful terms with them.
The correction already.
I do.
We
ta-
immediately had to think about the door moment.
I do speak friendly with them, but it's not because we're on friendly terms, but it's because that's how I speak with everyone, except for very few people like my ex-boyfriend. I'm not even on respectful terms with him.
No, he doesn't deserve respect.
I'm so excited for 2016 and 2017
And
and 2018
and 2019.
and 2019. How did you get rid of the hair lice?
So-
Combing it out? Hairdresser?
That, yes. That, also, yes.
Mhm.
And then also, I had like a shampoo that was against it.
Yeah.
So it was these 3 things. And then also like the headscarf. It helped to not spread it.
Well, yeah, because they just kept it on your head.
Yeah, but I couldn't spread it that way. So these were like the 4.
That's so irresponsible of your parents. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. That was so irresponsible.
I think it was like talked about with the school. I doubt the school would have
Okay.
allowed that otherwise because it's very like, it's contagious because it's like not a virus, but you know. Okay, I only have people. So
I have a
keeping-
friend that can do a Yoshi sound so perfectly. It's insane.
I need to show you the direct of the Super Mario Galaxy movie. I forgot. Don't worry, you will love it. I'm promising you. You
I
will.
didn't even watch the first one. I'm really interested in those movies. I just want to play the games, you know.
100%. You don't have to watch it. A few culture moments that we have. It was
Are we gonna talk about?
yeah.
Okay.
And Nicole Smith died. Probably don't know her, but she was a very famous model.
Yeah, I don't know.
And a lot of people reference her in music, even up to this day. Like even Nicki Minaj has like
Music. I thought it was a model.
no, they reference her in music, so like saying lines about her.
Oh, got it.
Yeah, died of an overdose. The BlackBerry phone came out.
What?
Yes, it was also the year of the iPhone, the very first one. So BlackBerry and iPhone were like on
Touch?
iPhone.
The first iPhone? Yeah, right?
yeah.
Whoa. I think my brother had that one.
Might be, yeah. It was the year of like the Britney, Lindsay, and Paris Hilton reign, to say the least. Like all of these 3 people were like in and out of prison and in and out of mental hospitals that year. No, it's literally crazy. I was looking for like a blog of like what happened in 2007 and it was literally culture event. Oh, Britney once again in a mental hospital. Culture event. Oh, Britney got out of the hospital. Culture event. Paris Hilton drunk and
Poor
driving.
them.
Yeah, it was like insane the whole year through. Kay had her sex tape, which was released that year, which was also the beginning.
She
of,
has a sex tape?
Yeah, that she became famous because of the leaked sex tape.
You are kidding.
No, and that's also the
Because
first.
it was so good?
I don't know. I haven't seen it.
What the helly?
But that was the year of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, the very first season that came out in 2007. Well, we only have TV left. So it was the first year of the Big Bang Theory.
Whoa.
It was the first
I
year.
love Big Bang Theory. Sorry, yeah.
That's fine. That's fine. Share if you want to share something.
I love it. I watch it a lot. I'm watching Young Sheldon right now, and it's
Oh.
really good. I'm already in the 6th season.
How many does that have?
7.
Oh,
No,
so
but
the-
it's so good. Like it's a spin-off, but it's so good. Can highly recommend to anyone who likes Big Bang Theory.
sometimes
Watch
spin-offs are
Young
better than
Sheldon.
the original shows.
I don't know
But
if
sometimes.
it's better, but there are also so many details like connected to Big Bang Theory and to Sheldon, and the way he dresses now and just everything. It's so good. And sometimes the characters, like they're sometimes featured, or you can hear their voice, or you can hear Amy. I really enjoy it.
Yeah, and it all started in 2007.
Give it 5 out of 5 stars, to be honest.
Ooh.
The episode is so funny. It's funny. It touches you. It's really good.
I love that. What are your thoughts on Gossip Girl?
What do you mean?
That all premiered in
Oh my
2007.
god! I think I need to rewatch it. Honestly,
I
love
only
it.
watched.
I love it.
I only watched the first 2 seasons, and then in season 3, I only watched like 4 episodes, and then
So
I was like,
do you know who Gossip Girl is?
yes.
Because-
I googled after episode 4.
Okay. I just love the roller coaster of it, because in the beginning you think you know, and then you know, and you think that it's that person or it's that person.
I
It's a
started
lot
watching.
of drama,
Yeah.
but I love it.
I started watching it during PLL. Started with PLL and then Gossip Girl. And I feel like these, at first I thought like the same, because you're trying to find out who like this person is. But Gossip Girl is not about who the fuck is Gossip Girl. It does
No.
not matter at all who the fuck is Gossip Girl.
Until like the last season.
Yeah.
I mean, they do want to find out.
Of course, but it's not
it's
the
a
plot.
side story.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, I didn't like Gossip Girl.
I think if you like PLL, it's very different, but you can see parallels, like a lot of girls, a lot of drama, but it's very different. But I do like it. I love the growth of Blair.
Oh yeah, a lot of people are saying that, and I don't like Blair. I
That's
love
so
Serena.
crazy.
I love Serena.
Really? Because you usually like the people that are doing like questionable things. and,
Blair, I
bad
was
things.
like, she's just dumb. Dumb.
No,
dumb,
she's so smart.
dumb is not the right word, but I had no connection. It's just no connection.
Okay. No, I do love Serena as well. I liked it because you can also see the family issues.
Yeah.
And I think it was one of the first shows that I watched where I was like, oh, they're actually like displayed. No, I really like it. I need to rewatch.
Maybe we can do it
I
together.
love those podcasts. I'm like, now I have new games to play. I have new shows
And
to
it's
rewatch.
all from the past.
Yeah.
Okay, what else do we have? iCarly premiered that year.
Again, another show I need to rewatch. There was One Direction on iCarly. Do you even know that? Are you even aware of that?
Yeah, iCarly was big.
So big.
So
And there was
you
a crossover episode with Victoria.
see. Yes.
And I love the song they
They mixed,
connected them.
they meshed up those things.
it
yeah.
was so good.
We also Phineas and Ferb came out that year. We have the first season of Britain's Got Talent.
Wow.
It's from 2007.
I thought it would have aired much earlier.
Yeah, me too. When I found out, I was like, that's crazy, because Susan Boyle was 2009, I think.
Whoa, crazy.
So she was like the third winner. Then we also have Wizards of Waverly Place.
love
My
love,
favorite
love,
Disney
love,
show.
love, love. I've never finished it. Never got so hooked that I could watch the entire thing.
I rewatched it when I got Disney Plus,
Mhm.
and I finished it. And it was very sad. Sad, but still sad that it's like
So
over.
who was the main? I think it was Selena, right? Alex. She became it, right? I watched the movie.
Yeah, there are multiples. Yeah, well, the second one was a bit. That's why I wrote down Pushing Daisies. You don't know that show, but this is like my most recommended show from that year. I'm not gonna
Okay.
explain what it's about. It's like one of the most whimsy shows I have seen in my life. It's
Really?
so insane. The cinematography in this show is out of this world. It's like if Technicolor was still a thing.
Well, I don't really care about cinematography.
I know.
But is the story good?
Moving on.
Okay.
Okay, the only other two things that I wrote down was Schloss Einstein, which I was watching. So this the time when, I don't know if you remember the Ole character. Ole, do you remember Ole? Do you remember Coco? The red hair one? I love Coco. Okay, so I wrote down Coco and Ole. So basically, Coco, it was really like one of my first
I'm just
female.
shaking my head, even though nobody can see. Sorry.
So Coco was one of my first girl crushes that I had on TV.
Ooh.
I loved her so much. And Ole was simultaneously one of my first boy crushes that I had on. And Ole was a rich kid who then became a drug dealer because of money issues and basically supplied the school with drugs.
But
And
if he's rich, why does he have money issues?
because he's rich because of his dad, and then his dad like fucked up in his
Oh,
work,
shit.
and then he didn't get money anymore. I fell in love with Ole, and since then I always knew that I would be taking drugs.
I didn't expect that turn.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? Since 2007, I always
Why?
knew. This might sound crazy because in this show, it's probably not portrayed as something nice because it's a
Yeah.
kid show.
Yeah.
But I watched it and I was like, I want that.
Oh no.
And I was
With
even
cake.
telling my parents, I was like, I'm probably gonna take drugs someday. And I was 6. Ever since I was 6 years old, I said that. Well, the last show that I wrote down was Naruto. Which
Where
is
our
why.
outfits come in
Exactly.
at the end. Oh my god.
It's okay.
I thought you were saying in the beginning, I was thinking, they're like, when's he gonna mention it?
She's representing Akatsuki. No, sorry, Sasuke Uchiha. Sorry. Very sorry.
Excuse you!
I was confusing. I was supposed to have supposed to be Naruto, but my sister threw away the costume.
Shame.
Side eye.
Yeah. We talked about this, so I'm not that shocked, but I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I love Sasuke.
And also 2007 was the year of Naruto Shippuden. It was the first year of Naruto Shippuden.
Oh my god.
Shippuden didn't come to Germany until like probably 2009 or maybe even 10.
Well,
But
I
technically it
watched
was
really
the year
late.
of Naruto Shippuden. And we're still
Same.
watching like the first installment.
Yeah. Oh, loved it.
And I was collecting the trading cards. I
Aww.
was playing the games. I was a huge Naruto fan. And then at one point you took over. We're the bigger
I
Naruto.
watched
Oh,
every
yeah,
episode.
I didn't.
Every single one.
No, it's too much for me. There's
There's so many filler episodes and filler
Oh, yeah.
scenes.
Yeah.
When war broke out, like the last one, I was like, when is this gonna end?
That's my issue also with One Piece.
But listen, spoiler alert, I grew so much during Naruto Shippuden. So I started when I was really young and I finished it when I was an adult. I liked Sasuke, but then I was like, what? Why are you a villain now? What happened? What happened?
Thank you for bringing it up because I remember as a kid, you were the person who liked the toxic boys.
Yes, and I'm not anymore proud of that. And I think I remember your favorite character.
Yeah, please.
Gaara.
Nein.
But you do like him.
Yes, of course. But
Like
he was
you-
not my favorite character.
What's one of the villains? The super villain?
Okay, think Shippuden, think of the series before. One of the very first, probably the first, and
Is it on there?
no, when it was still in T7.
I don't know. There were so many.
Very first villain that they ever fought. Do you remember?
Snake. The
no.
snake person.
Maru, but no, I'm talking about like the very first small villain.
I don't know.
Haku.
Haku.
The boy-girl person.
Yeah. Also interesting.
Love her.
I wouldn't have
him.
guessed that. No, yeah. And then I just started being like, please become good again. Please become good again. Please become good again. And then he became good again.
And I feel like that was also the switch where you were like, no more toxic boys. Must have been around the same time.
I honestly don't know. After my first boyfriend, I was like, no more toxic boys.
Yeah, and must have been around the same time when we finished it, no?
Yeah.
I wrote down 3 names of like people I was friends with. So the first one was Hakan, was this kid
Obi.
that had been withheld like I think 2 times, which was crazy. I don't remember exactly why. If it was because of a racial background or if it was because
Whoa.
of a disability. I literally don't remember. But he
Okay.
was in our class and I was literally one of the only people who was friends with him in the class. Our parents arranged like a meet up for us after school, but he's sick on that day. So my brain as a 6-year-old was like, well, if he's sick, I cannot go to his place. So what I did instead is I went to my best friend's house after school without telling my parents. And they eventually figured it out. Do not ask me how.
Oh my god.
What's crazier is that Hakan's parents went to school to try to pick me up, but I wasn't there. He apparently had like a doctor's appointment, so he wasn't actually sick, but I like didn't know. So I was like,
no.
if I don't go to my best friend's house, I need to go
Male
home by
best friend's
myself. Male best friend's house. So I was like, I don't want to be alone at school until like who knows when. Yeah. So that was a bit of a scandal. I did eventually then go to Hakan on another day and we spent one time tour out of school. And I got Yu-Gi-Oh cards from his parents. That was fun. And then I have
That's a win.
Severin, who's a neighbor.
Whoa. Yeah.
By the
Because I think I remember some stuff there.
What do you remember?
Do I?
What do you remember? So he was one of my friends.
Yeah. Yeah. He was also technically one of our neighbors.
Yeah, I mean, he was there when he was visiting his grandparents.
Yes.
So, and then, yeah, my male best friend, Fun, who I met in 2006, which I mentioned last time. But in 2007, we were obviously friends and like better friends. And then he left school without telling anybody because his mom moved away. And I didn't know. And I remember the first week of 2nd grade, everyone was asking me, where is Stefan? Even the teacher. And I was like, I don't know. I'll find out. So I called after school and the number was discontinued.
Of course.
And then at the end of the week, we found out that he moved away. And I'm like, he was literally my male best friend. And I didn't know.
That's so sad. I'm so sorry. How did you conquer that? Not at all.
I got another male best friend. It was just
Aw.
gone. Like, we were really good friends. We were literally
Do
hanging
you-
after school. We were literally hanging out during school. He was
Maybe
sitting next
he
to me.
didn't know.
No, I'm sure he didn't know. Or maybe by the time he did know, he could have called me. He did have my number, I think. Yeah, that's it for 2007, actually.
Well, I think that's enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna cut a bit of it anyway.
It was great to see you.
Do you wanna say the question for our guest? So, I mean, please say the question or questions that you have for our upcoming guest.
So I have 2 questions. First question is, how did you approach toxicity back then versus how do you do it now? And what or how did this change occur? And second question is, how do you protect your own happiness amidst toxic people?
Lovely.
I'm so proud of myself that I thought of that question. I didn't even, anyway.
Hear you in 10 days. And until then, take care.
Have a good day. Have a good week. Stay positive. Stay healthy.
Bye-bye.
Bye.